So,
And
hi everyone. Welcome to our Facebook Live. Good morning.
good
So, we,
morning, everybody. Two very, very experienced people on Facebook Live just had a different idea, I guess.
I think Android and Apple broke up for real this time. I think that's what it is.
Get around it. We still like each other, so we have to find a new way to just do our love expressions on Facebook.
Find each other.
And I was starting my Facebook Live, but really, like last year, I've been really asking him for my life change in the areas of wealth,
Yes.
living it from a different space, and inviting it and surprising me. That's one of the things I wanted the universe really to surprise me with lots of new things that I've never chosen, that I don't know exist, that it would be super a lot of fun. And a lot of things are showing up where I'm like, oh God, oh my God, that too. And at the same time, like with all this, I had to let go of some judgments too, because I realized I have once in a while some.
Oh, I love that. Just once in a while, some judgments.
As they show up, especially when it goes like, whoa. Yes.
It's only Lisen.
Yes. Yes, Rebecca, it's only me. The whole world is only
Yes,
about me. No?
exactly. Lisen's world. I'm just pleasured to be a part of it. How did I get so lucky?
Yeah. But we've both been looking at a lot of things. And that's the fun part working and creating with you, because you also explore different things. You don't come up with it's so easy when you bump into new things to judge it, to separate from it, and like, this doesn't look the way I want it, so I'm not going to have it.
Slide over here, kind of thing.
So Rebecca is much more like the princess, and so she's really awesome in that way.
Hello, good morning. I'm awake now.
Do you want to see some diamonds and I wake you up really well?
Yes. Oh, I do love those.
Oh my
But
God.
here's where I'm a princess. yes, I want that kind of diamonds, but I want lighter. Figure it out.
Oh my God. My ears are so happy now because they're so light. Using them for a couple of days, it's fine. My body it works so well. Today I was like, oh, I'm going to have them on my Facebook Live. So I'm like,
Nice.
well, what do we want to invite people to too? What are things you've experienced lately?
Well, one of the things that has been really fun for me, because again, that same theme of asking the universe to surprise and delight you, like this has been something for me that I have always known was easy, was always knowing that you could just ask and then the universe does surprise and delight you. And one of the things that has recently shown up is many, 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 many different revenue streams.
Yeah.
And having it be worldwide and within kind of one company, but also at the same time not, has been something that has really matched that energy. And each time we talk about it, each time I learn something new, I'm like, really? Wow, really? That's what they're doing? Really? Like, oh my goodness, that's you? Like, are they done creating revenue streams? Is kind of been almost the point of view. And the clear answer is no, definitely not.
It is literally that way. And every time I learn something, I would chat or send Rebecca what's up, especially before she wakes up, like, Rebecca, I learned this. She's like, ah! It's really been fun because we live on the opposite side of the world. So we have this fun time thingy.
Yes.
And when we learn something, we contribute to the other person, and we learn different things because we explore different areas as well and have different people around too. So it's been incredible. And I love the possibilities of more revenue streams. Some of them are like today, and some are more in the future.
Yes.
And that's something I usually, before I was more not really caring about too much, because I know I can create. But I wasn't always willing to include the future into the now.
Well, and that's one of the things too, because I mean, when you're younger, you're like, yeah, you should be thinking of the future, but not yet.
Yes, exactly. That's so true.
Yeah. And so I've been going, well, hang on a second. I'm now at the end of the 20s now. I'm no longer in the middle. But you know, if you're Jonas, I'm always 23. So please, all of you, I'm always 23. But being at the end of the 20s going, maybe it's not time to get serious with money, because that doesn't work, and I know that. Like the minute I worry, the minute I go serious, the minute I start to fret, I know shut down on the receiving, shut down on my money and my financial reality. But instead looking at, what do I want to create as my future? And one of the things that I was really clear on is that multiple revenue streams is something that I desire to have in my life. Like, too many to count and never enough, that kind of energy. And so so that was one part. And then the other part is, I am a princess, and therefore I deserve top best treatment at every single 10 seconds of my life. Simple. That simple. And so one of the things in this super exclusive and wonderful club that we're getting to play with is that princess written all over it. Do I want a private jet? Yes, please. Would I like a yacht? Yes, please. Do I need help getting into this one restaurant that I forgot to book because I really love it, but now it's sold out and now it's overbooked and I really want seats there? Yes, let me call for you. Those kind of things should just be part of my everyday life. What about you, Lisen?
It is intriguing because this was not the first thing I looked at in the I was like, yeah, whatever that is, the league club. I'm like, I've never been into have to have a fancy club. I mean, Jonas, for example, had his golf club, and I'm like, I paid for that as well when we shared expenses. So
Really?
well, we had shared economy, so we shared everything. We had together. It wasn't a big deal because I had my things. Yeah,
No, I'm just trying to think of you playing golf. That was all.
No, I was there sometimes, and we couldn't go there too often because Sonia went bananas with the golf club. I've never seen her like that. She was like super excited and couldn't stand still. I'm like, what happened to my dog? You've never seen this before, and what totally crazy. But that's a different story. So when we were working in this company that we're learning so much about all the revenue streams, they just said, hey guys, have you looked at the lead club? I'm like, yeah, there's like cars, there's fancy stuff. It's fine. I usually don't book that. I do fly business. That I do. Private jet, yes, it's something I've definitely discussed with my dog that we're going to do. And then it's like, and I could also realize I put a little bit on it will happen, but it's more in the future. So when I was presented a possibility that can be my future now, I was like, I'm like, what does it cost? And then I couldn't really say anything, the answer, because it wasn't beyond what I could pay. I was like, but what does it cost to do the renting stuff of it? Like, because in a club, you still pay for the things, but to a very reduced to other prices. And then I saw the price. I'm like, yeah, I can't really argue on that either. So I was really intrigued and looking at that. Yes, it's not like $100, that's for sure.
No.
But then when I looked at it, it is affordable, and I won't usually fly on my own, so we would share. And I was like, this is too close to do this. It was like it would be hard to push it away. And then I was like, okay, if I have been asking for these things and they start showing up, am I willing to do this step and really invite it as part of my life? So I was like, wow, this is just my choice.
And it's confronting.
Yeah.
Because you truly actually see that nothing's in the way anymore except you.
Me and my diamonds?
Yes, you and your diamonds. Yes.
Those will work so much better when I fly my jet. Right?
I think those are jet earrings. Maybe not yacht earrings, but jet earrings.
No, yacht earrings not the best. But also when I looked at, because they're building up, especially elite club, this is going to be all over the world. But also they already have it. They're just going to create it in a much bigger scale, where they basically want to also invite all the other clubs to be part of this club. And when they also showed me the service that they are offering, like a phone call, especially like we love eating great food. And if you like going to Michelin star and you are a bit spontaneous, those don't match very well. So I have learned that.
You need some help.
And I was like, they're gonna help me if I do a call. I was like, I'm sold. So there's certain things where you get more sold for or lower. I think flying a really beautiful airplane, of course, I'm all in for it. And there's a beautiful cars and all of those things, great. And driver, I do like that. But that's already part of my life. That's the funny part. Some of these areas are already part of my life. And going to really exclusive restaurant is part of my life. Just getting in isn't the easiest. So I was like, oh, let's do that. And it's funny because it's even football matches and like any games and all those things where it's harder to get in if you're not there hundreds of months before and all that.
Broadway
And
shows, openings.
so we don't even know how much the service extends to.
Well,
We're
and
gonna
I
have
think we can test it too. Like we'll report back, and we'll decide some spontaneous things and see how we go. So
oh, you already started, I heard, my dear.
yes, birthday presents.
Really awesome. So no, you guys can be also involved in this and also included, and you're allowed to be part of this elite club. And I was like, this is so amazing. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the possibility. It's definitely not always comfortable. And I was like, am I willing to live the life I'm talking about that I would like to create?
Yes.
So it's fun in that way. And also we haven't talked about, and we might not talk now, but there is also a really awesome business opportunity with this as well. So I'm like, really? And it's this month of November, especially. I was like, oh my God, this is getting me really excited. And I'm so grateful for the universe showing me this, and also to in a time that it's possible to join that creates even more for my life. And it's possible for me to choose. So I'm like, kind of like grateful.
Exactly. So
And not to miss. Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, go for it.
Well, I was just going to invite people to, to explore this with us because, you may not be there today. I get that.
Yeah.
But you also might. This is the thing that surprised us was that it was so much closer than we realized. Like, and,
Yeah.
a lot of you over in the Access Consciousness, and you've seen Gary and Dane and Simone and Brendan choose private jets recently and gone, wow, what would it take for me to get there? What if there is closer than you think?
Mm-hmm. What if a couple thousand euros would get
Yeah,
you in?
exactly.
Oh.
And here's the other thing. We don't like playing alone in terms of like we don't create this secret thing of like this is our thing, and then you might see one or two pictures of us on our jets, but then you won't be able to join us. Like we're not like that. We're like everyone should be able to have this if they want to. So we're actually have
How
created
do we all play together?
exactly who's private, like who's booking the jet. That should be the conversation.
They have clubhouses, basically a whole house. They have beautiful houses they have bought where you often can have your conferences or even your classes, or you just want a weekend with your best friends. So they do these amazing possibilities where people, and a lot of people in the business also rent them to bring in all their clients and do educations and things like that. I mean, you know how it is to rent a beautiful venue. And again, to prices that are affordable if you want, especially if you want very high class, of course.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not definitely not if you want to
It's
cheap
not an
venue.
Airbnb.
No, 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 no. We're
Ew.
not going there. But this is where I love it's possible. It's also with the castle. Everything gets closer to your life. Things that we can choose, and it's easier than we thought sometimes. So I'm just, oh yeah, would we like to invite them? Would we like to invite them on Thursday
Well,
to explore it more?
I think we should.
Oh no, Wednesday. Sorry, I'm already.
Yes, Wednesday for Europeans and Thursday morning for New Zealanders, Kiwis, and Indians and Asian willing to be up in the middle of the night. We do have a couple of people that said, "No, I'll be there." And I was like, "I don't sleep." And it's like, I love you guys. You're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes. I had one of those also from India. I was like, are you sure you want to be on live? Because we are really asking the people that want to be on live, because we have people that presenting and inviting us that are taking their time to be on with us, because we asked for a special presentation for our
Just
peeps. And
yes.
we don't know yet who's going to come and present, but they're figuring that out in the company. So I was like, this is freaking exciting. So there's going to be more than one person presenting it to us, because I wanted much more details, and it's still somewhere by the movement. But Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Central European time. And if you need to know any time, let us know, because we'll send you an invite. It's only by invite.
Yes, and we would like to invite you. So if you're watching, if you made it all the way through to the end, send us a link to the invite. Like, come on. And if you can't be on live, please do let us know, because we can look at having a phone call conversation with you or something else that would work better for you. But,
Yeah.
you're invited,
Yes.
and we would like to see you. Thanks, guys.